Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck and I am at work. So it is Friday the 2nd. So again, this is a daily reading vlog kind of thing. So I'm here a little early to work because that's what I do. I like to make sure I'm here before my scheduled time, and that's where I get a lot of overtime, is because I come in early because I like to leave on time. Anyway, I'm tired. I don't want to be here. Really weird dreams last night, and the cats kept waking me up, and anyway, it really was hot last night, so I had my AC running all night. It's just, anyway, I am gonna DNF Record of a Night 2 Brief by Hiromi Kawakami, translated from the Japanese by Lucy North. This is my first pick for Women in Translation, but this is a book that's been on my shelf for quite a long time. And I don't care. And I thought about it last night. As I said, I almost DNF'd Record of a Night Too Few, the novella, over, like, many times. I almost DNF'd it. Well, I read about 7 or 8 pages of Missing, which is the next short story, or the next novella. And it's a short one. It's only 40 pages. But I just didn't care about that one either. And also, it was weird as well. And I'm like, I don't know what I was thinking. They are called haunting lyrical stories, but these are really dreamlike, and I don't really care. So, this is going to be a DNF. I don't want to read it. So, I am listening to the end of Blood and Steel. I have about an hour on audio left to listen to. It's really ramping up things. This is, the ending, so there's a lot of stuff going on right now with the characters, so I am enjoying that. So I will get that done sometime today. As I said, when I'm working on a computer, sometimes I'm able to listen to an audiobook, so I will finish that sometime this morning, I'm pretty sure. What I'll read next, not sure. I still don't know how my mood is playing out for audiobooks, so we'll see what happens. I did bring along with me Demon Angel by Mel Jean Brooke to start the Guardian series. This is another one from my oldest, or this is my first one I'm picking up for oldest August, which is a readathon put on by Elizabeth at Lizzie Faye Loves Books. So that's probably gonna be my first pick physically of that. I think I'm gonna try that. We'll see how it goes. As I said, I own the whole series, so I hope I like the first book. I've liked the author before, so that's not the problem. So anyway, I don't know what's going to happen next, so I will probably check in after work at some point, and let you know what I'm doing, and then we'll see what I do. Again, it's Friday, so there's not much going on but work and going home afterwards. So it's going to be pretty mellow today. So anyway, I just thought I'd start this, and I will check in with you after I've made it through my work day. And luckily it's not going to be as hot today, but it's still going to be 91. And I'm going to go hide in my air-conditioned office as much as possible, because I don't get to do that the whole time, but a lot of the time. Anyway, I'll check in with you guys later. Oh, one last thing. I did get my coffee for free today because their electronics stopped working just when I was going to pay. So that's a bonus, right? Free coffee? Hey guys, so it is now 5:30. I just had dinner. I picked something up because I didn't want to cook again in the heat. Anyway, so reading today, I did some audiobook, but not as much as I thought I would, but that's fine. I didn't read anything physically. I have DNF'd A Record of a Night Too Few. That book is going away. I finished Blood and Steel by Helen Schurer. I think I finished this before lunch. I think it was around then when I finished it. So, I mean, I didn't start it until pretty late in the morning because I was busy. There was a lot of stuff going on for a Friday morning. There was a lot of stuff I had to do. Anyway, which is fine. I don't have Again, it's only when I'm doing stuff that is more mindless that I get to listen to audiobooks. The rest of the time, I'm working anyway, or I'm working anyway, Point is, I had 90 pages left of this from yesterday. So I read this fairly quickly between the 2 days. I really enjoyed this by the end, with all the stuff that happened in the end and the reveals and things that'll be going into the next book. So yes, I did buy the next book anyway. And I asked my library I put my hold in Libby for the second audiobook. But yeah, I bought the rest of the series actually. Yeah, I mean, not the best purchase, but you know what, whatever. I really enjoyed this by the end. I think this is going to be one of those series where, again, I like the beginnings and the ends, and maybe not the training montage in the middle. But the next one, I've heard really good things about that one. I think, was it the third one that's not? I don't know. I don't remember which is the one that's not people's favorites. Maybe it's the second one. I don't know, but I hear it gets really good. So we're going to just go with it. I'm going to try to get the series done before the end of the year, but you know, you never know. I've started so many series this year. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so I really liked the first book in the Legends of Thesmar. I'm glad I read Slaying the Shadow Prince before this. I think publication order, it comes after this one. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. But I found it kind of let me know a little bit more about Wilder before we got to see him, or, you know, see a lot of him in this. So anyway, I kind of liked it overall. I liked the hero. The heroine didn't piss me off too often. There's only a few points where I was like, oh, please, you know. And then things that happened in the end makes me definitely want to pick up the next book. Like, because again, I just bought them. So I'll be getting those soon. So anyway, I really enjoyed that. So, good fantasy romance. So, I did take a book with me to work, I think Demon Angel, and then I just like, I don't feel like that yet, so I put it back on the shelf. So I didn't even open that up yet. I just have to be in the mood for that. So I listened to more of The Witchwood Crown by Tad Williams. This is the first book of The Last King of Ostenard. This is a reread for me. I've read this a couple of times already, but I'm reading it again because, again, this series is ending this year. And I'm behind, but I want to reread the first books in the Last King of Ostenard series, which is connected to the Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn series. This happens 30 years later, I think approximately. Might be more than that. I mean, it's later. Anyway, so, I mean, I wouldn't read this series until you've read Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn. I think Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn is just epic and just awesome. And I think it should just, you know, everybody should read that series. This is like extra, so this is like bonus. So I don't like it quite as much as Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn, but again, I have memories of reading Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn when I was a teenager, so, and again, I've read it like 5 or so times, maybe more, I don't know, that epic fantasy series. So, but again, we're continuing on. My reread is this one, an Empire Grass, and then a novella. So I have quite a bit to do, but this month I was hoping to finish this in July, but I kind of knew by the end I wasn't going to make it. So I want to get this done and at least start Empire Grass at the end of the month. But I got to 218 pages, so I'm just under, a third. I might be about a quarter, a little, like, not quite a quarter, because it's like 700 pages. So I'm going to say, you know, I'm between a quarter and a third. So it's still, as I said, I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad I gave it a couple of hours listening to it today. And so I hope to keep picking this up in the next couple days. I would like to get this done. But I have a buddy read starting on Sunday with another audiobook. So I don't know how far I'm going to get with this tomorrow. So we'll see. This might be one I listen to after I do my buddy read pages during the week. We'll see what happens. I have so many audiobooks that are out from Libby and that I own that I want to get to, but I really want to get through this reread. So I did, I think I got through about 120 pages on this by the time I got home from work. Anyway, so that's going well. So now it's, as I said, it's 5:30, so I have a couple hours, you know, good 4 or 5 hours to read. I am watching BookTube, and, you know, I don't know how I want to read. My eye is doing really well. I will have to take one more steroid drop before bed, but it's still, I feel it, but it's not bad. I just don't think I'm going to read a lot because of that, physically. What I'd really, because I put back Demon Angel, but I don't know, maybe I will read that. I don't know. But I really want to pick up The Ashes and the Star Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. I have been putting this off for over a year to finish this duology. and I'd really like to read it. So I don't have the audiobook for this. So I was going to read it physically because I read the first one physically. So I think I might try to start this. We'll see. If I start it and I go, no, this isn't what I want, then I will pick something else up. I have a lot of other books. It's not like I don't have other books I can pick up. But I'm trying to pick up the ones that are high priority to me this month. And that was that. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'll check in with you probably before I go to bed, just to say what I picked up, because I mean I would like to pick that up, but I'm not sure if I really feel like that. I mean I have so many other things I could read. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I even have a couple of manga that I might pick up instead, because I need to take them back to the library because they were ones that were popular that people want to borrow also. So there's people waiting for them, and I just got them this week, but I have another book waiting for me at the library, so I might want to go this weekend. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I have talked a lot, so we will. I will check in with you probably closer to bedtime. Okay, guys. So I did start Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. This does start like right where the last book ended. And again, it's been over a year, so it took me a little bit to remember some people in here. I probably should have looked at the end of that book, but I did read about 35 pages. I just read a couple chapters. I think I read about 4 chapters, and then I just didn't want to hold the book anymore. So hopefully, I mean, tonight I just didn't feel like reading that like all the time, but it was good. Like again, it's a fantasy romance again, and I just need to read that. It's on my 24 in 2024. It's finishing or getting me caught up on the series before the next book. But this is the end of the duology. It's the first part. So the next book coming out is the start of the next duology. So I want to read it. I want to get that done. And I've been putting it off for months, over a year. So anyway, I've started it. So hopefully tomorrow I will make some progress on that at some point. But I did pick up The Masterful Cat is Depressed Again today. Volume 7 by Suzy, maybe, Yamada. So I have been just adoring this series, and I guess there's only 9 altogether. But number 8 is coming out in September, but I'm probably not going to get it for a while because there's already a wait list for it. But which now I'll have to get on that wait list. Anyway, I'm sure it's gonna be a while before I get to that one, and then I don't know when number 9 is coming out in English. But this is just so cute about an overworked office worker who finds a stray cat, and that cat pretty much grows to become like man-sized so he can take care of her. It's just adorable. It's just cute because it's a cat who can cook and clean, and why don't my cats do this? Anyway, I've just adored this series overall. Again, this is volume 7, so I've been reading these, and so I'm as caught up as I can be from what's out in English. So that I read tonight because it's one of the 3 mangas that I had that I need to get to turn them back in, because other people are waiting for those. So that is kind of where I'm going to stop tonight. It's almost 10 o'clock. I do have a couple other manga. I have Cat on the Hero's Lap, which I don't know, looks kind of cute. And then I have A Cat from Our World and The Forgotten Witch. So I don't know, they both are cat books that I got off of some video a while ago. It's been so long now. Somebody did a cat manga video. Leandra of the TBR Zero, I think. Anyway, so I got a couple of these that she recommended or talked about in that video. I'm pretty sure these come from that video. I'm not positive, but again, it's been a month or 2, because I think she put that out in June during Amazing Readathon. So I don't know. I've been on the wait list for those for a while, so I do want to get to those probably tomorrow if I don't, I mean, tonight I'm gonna probably not last much longer, even though it's a Friday night. Yay, I party hard. No, just kidding. Anyway, I figure I'm gonna get up pretty much at my normal time. I'll probably go get a coffee tomorrow, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no plans tomorrow, really at all. So I guess we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's it for August 2nd. So that's where I'm at reading wise. Anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.